All right, so this is the Vostok Amphibia automatic watch. This is the KGB edition. So on the left, you have the KGB logo. On top, it says KGB. Then you have the red star and CCCP on the bottom. This is a watch that's made in Russia, and this is a military watch. And I got to tell you, for the very little I paid for this, I mean, these watches are pretty inexpensive. You get pretty high quality, and it is, of course, also kind of like as a military artifact or memorabilia. And I collect from both sides of conflict, as you all know if you follow my channel. And this is just a cool piece of history here. Yeah, it is pretty high quality for a watch made out of basically very inexpensive materials, and I can't believe I haven't scratched it up because I wore this quite a bit. It's, you would think it's a conversation starter, but people really don't see this. It is I didn't measure it, but probably like a 40 mil watch, but it's not like flashy or anything like that. It's not a watch that people give you compliments. The dial kind of falls under the radar, so obviously this would be very controversial. People would see it, would take a look at it, but I think you can say, hey, the watch is communist, but I'm absolutely not. I'm a capitalist, right? But it's just a cool piece of military memorabilia. And like I said, I collect from both sides of any conflict. I think that's just it is just for collectors and people that are interested in history. This is just a cool piece to have, right? And that's what it is. So the bezel is unidirectional, and it's kind of stiff, and that's fine. I mean, it doesn't click or anything, and it doesn't have. I mean, it's just a little bit of red coloring and then the black coloring. I mean, it's up there. I guess it's, I don't know if it really has a function, but it does have the date window, which is good. This watch runs about 20 seconds fast a day. So every couple of days I have to adjust the time. That's okay. But yeah, it is pretty heavy duty. Like I said, they, there are models when you go online that are, there's plenty on eBay that you can find actually, but if you're looking for a new one, it might be a little tricky to find one. But like I said, you pay very little and you get something that's really, really cool, and it is a high quality watch made from cheap material. Really, it's kind of like the AK-47 of the watch world. The AK has loose tolerances. That's why it's so successful, and this watch is basically the same. Yeah, so. I got this on a NATO strap, and it wears incredibly comfortable. I gotta tell you, this watch is pretty heavy, but let's take it off and just get a more up close look on this thing. So it is it's a very, very interesting, unique piece. So here we go. This is the front, and here we got the sides. It's pretty thick. And then let's take a look on the back. Yeah, 200 meter submersible. I would assume that would say. I'm not able to read. I don't know what this all means, but it's just cool to have the Russian lettering on it, right? But yeah, it's definitely a piece unique. I mean, it's. You can find them on the internet. They're pretty popular, I guess, among watch collectors, because it is just and I can't believe I haven't scratched the crystal yet. The crystal feels extremely soft, right? It feels like this would not be able to take a beating, but I've worn it quite a bit, and I'm not babying it or anything. I do bump into stuff, but yeah, it's a cool military artifact. That's how I look at it. So yeah, and I collect military things, and I put them on my channel, and yeah, I just had to have this one. I've wanted this for a while and never pulled the trigger on it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna find myself a Russian watch, a Vostok watch, and I was looking at the different options, because you have to the Commandersky, you got the you know, the aviation watches, and then this is the diver. And in all fairness, I haven't been to the beach with it or anything like that. I've not been to the pool with it, so I haven't tested that out, but I'm sure it will work just fine. And the crown is kind of interesting too, because it's kind of wobbly when you let me show you, when you unscrew this, right? And then here is the point right here. When it is loose, this is where you can wind it, right? So this is how you wind the watch. Just give it a couple of, and then you just screw this back in. That's how it's, it wouldn't let any water in. It's pretty good. And oh, and if you push it out one more time, you can adjust the time, right? The time and the date. But yeah, cool little piece. I mean, this is definitely, if you're looking at adding something to your collection, it's not as flashy as my dress watches. So it's funny because I have some of those inexpensive dress watches, and people compliment you on that because it looks flashy in it, and those are absolute not good quality. And I wear this, which is, I think, a high quality watch for what you get for the money, right? An automatic watch. And people don't seem to notice that you're wearing something nice. Maybe it's good because of, you know, of the logo, and this might be controversial and people might not understand, but you know, like I said, I'm a capitalist. I disagree with the with communism, but yeah, to me this is just a beautiful collectible, and that's why I own it. Like I said, I love collecting military and historical artifacts, and you know, from all sides of history and both sides of conflict. And this is just something that is just a nice addition to my collection, and I do wear it as well. All right, guys, that's enough for today. Please hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.